Guys, we are live, and in this video we're going to be live unboxing the world's smallest RC car that's fully functional that I know of, and this is based on something that you guys all know, so let me know in the comments if you can guess what it's supposed to be. So I'm recording this video live, but for most of you guys it's going to be a replay. So we're going to unbox this, have a little play with it. There's a link to this down below where you can get it from. And if you want to know what a techno babble, look, there's the specifications there for you guys on the replay. You can pause that to have a look. But I know you guys just want to see what's inside it. So without further ado, let's crack it open. We have got some comments up on the screen here live, and we will be getting to some of those shortly. All right, let's get that set up so you can see what's occurring. And we'll crack it open and have a look. I'll tell you what, it's one of the things that are annoying is when you watch a YouTube video and it takes someone like about 10 minutes to actually get into the video. They're just waffling. So, but because this is a live, I can't really cut all the boring bits out. So I'm going to do it as quickly as I can. Oh, there we go. Instructions, more instructions, something to wipe your butt, and what you all want to see, the car. Look at it. It's tiny. That's what she said. Look at it. So I've done a couple of these before, similar. So I don't know if it's going to be any faster or if it's got any different features or whatnot. So together, we're going to find out. All right, donk that there. Have a look what else we got. Oh, we got some plain bodies that you can paint. We have some spoilers in there. Different option of spoilers or wings for you professionals out there. The radio is here. It's probably going to take AAAs. And a USB charge lead, and that is it. So let's get rid of all that lot. But we are going to keep it out just so we can have a look at some specifications. Maybe a bit later if some of you guys care. Right, so first of all, we're going to need to put some batteries in here. And how do you do it? I forgot how you do it now. Is it in there? No, that's for that. Is it in there? How does it work? Open. Ah, there we go. Batteries go in there. So 4 AAAs. We'll whack them in there. And that in there. So if we was editing this, guys, we'd cut all these boring bits out and we get straight into the action. But this way, you guys get to see it live as I see it, and I can't edit anything out if it turns out to be crap. Right, radio on. Not that I'll do that anyway. All my videos are fully honest. What you see is what you get. So if the car sucks, you'll see that it sucks. Right, radio's on. And this on. I mean, you should really probably charge these first. But obviously when we're doing live unboxings, we just got to rely on what charge is in there. So it might be a little bit slower than normal, and the battery life will definitely not be as much. All right, let's give you a little flick down to here so you can have a look and see what's going on. Look at it. Look at it. Look how small it is. So it did have some little lights underneath on a minute ago. Some underglow. All right. Steering. Plenty of speed and power. Let's see how fast it goes. All right, well, it's not that breathtaking, is it? But it's only a small car. I mean, what do you expect? What do you want from it? Oh, but look. Look, we have a switch. We have 20, 50, 100. Is that a speed? Let's see if it goes slower. Oh, it goes slower. So if you put it onto 100, it must go faster. Ready? 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 Oh, now it's going. Oh, it did a little burnout. Ready? Watch, watch. It does a little burnout. Ready? 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 Like for Litland, that is pretty fast. Don't know if we can get it into donut. Oh, not quite, not quite. Let's put it on the floor, see how it works on the carpet. Ready, steady, go! That works on the carpet fine. Bear in mind, this is office carpet, so it's not really fair. So let's get it upstairs. Because upstairs we have house carpet in my office. So in the office I have house carpet, and downstairs I've got office carpet. Oh, and it's pitch black in here. Hold on, let's get some lightage on. Hello, cactus. All right, ready? Normal carpet. Oh yes, and it works, and it got stuck. Oh no, it's not working too well on there, is it? No, it's stuck. It did work. It kind of works. No, not really. I think it goes this way. It goes that way. But then if we turn round, struggling. So no, not really for house carpet. All right, what other things we got in here? We got any other things we can do? Channel 3, what does that do? Oh, oh, ooh, look at that. We have neons. Look at that, got little neons. That's pretty cool. Right, so neons on and off. We have a channel 4 here. Don't know what that does. Oh, so that's headlights. So that's headlights off, and that's headlights on. It's got tail lights as well. Look, and oh, didn't do much more. So that's pretty cool. So we got tail lights, we got headlights, we got the old boy racer neons under there, and we got proportional steering. What that means, it means you can steer a little bit. Just zoom it right in on the car. We can steer a tiny bit, and you can steer a lot, just like on a real car. On some of the cheaper hobby toy grade stuff, it's all or nothing, so you get all that way or all that way. But on this, look, we can just go a little bit. And it's also proportional on the old acceleration. Watch, we can go slow, and then we can go faster or any speed in between. All right. Oh, dropped it. While we're up here, it'd be rude not to. Here we have the staircase of doom. Oh. Oh, there it goes. Oh, and we're turtled. We are turtled. Alright, let's get a few of you guys' questions up here then. We can have a little look at some technobabble. I mean, there's a link down below where you can get it from, and there's also all the technobabble down there and the price of it and all that stuff. Right, who do we have in the house? What would happen if Stem got his hands on it? Stem's already had a little go on one of them, not this one, but a different one, and it survived him actually. I don't know how you're actually going to break this unless you like jumped on it or something. I don't think you can break it by using it. Anything's possible, but probably not. All right, what questions have you got, guys? Try and keep it related to this car if you can. If not, then any question, and I will answer what I can in the comments. Your office lights are on. Yeah, I know, dude. That's all right. No big deal. We'll turn them off a bit later. We'll turn them off when I go home. Right, who have we got in the house? We got Taft in the house from Texas. What scale is it, Kev? The scale is 176. There we go, 176. That is the scaleage. What other technobabble we got on there? We've got throttle curve upgrade. No idea what that means. Anybody know what that means? Paint of simulation vehicle. That probably means the clear body, or the not clear, but the grey body that comes with it. Probably means that. We have low centre of gravity. I mean, duh. I mean, you're not going to be able to make it high centre of gravity, are you? It's got emergency flasher. Whoa, look at that. We have emergency flasher. It's got brake light. No, I don't believe it. Oh, it has. It has got brake lights. Look. I don't know if you can see it on there, but look, we go forward. These are normal lights. We go forward. Brakes on. Look at that. It's got brake lights in reverse. So first you go forward, brake lights come on, then you go again to go backwards. Yeah, all right, got brake lights. Didn't know that. We have LED light on chassis, so they're the old boy racer lights on the bottom. We've got the throttle limit, so if you want to let I don't know why you'd want to go slow. Maybe if you want to let someone have a go and you don't trust them in case they injure themselves. We have oh, yes. To charge it up, look, it's got a little switchy thing under here. So you move the switch over and you just donk it on. I'm not sure if you have to turn the car off or not. Probably do have to turn the car off. So let's turn the car off, turn the radio off, and we donk him on. And I don't know if it's charging or not. Little lights come on, so it probably is. Yeah. Well, little lights come on under there, so that must be charging. That's one good thing, you can charge it directly from the controller. So when you take it somewhere, that's all you got to take, just that. And it also does come with the USB charger, USB-C, so you can plug it into your, well, you guys always tell me not to plug it into the computer. That's where I plug it. You're probably better off plugging it into like an iPhone charger or something like that. Or if you Tomly into one of his USB ports that he's got around his workshop. Cursey Moment says he wants to be a YouTuber just like me. Get some videos out there, dude. Get filming and get uploading, boy. Right, where else we got? We got Simulation Tyre. It's got grip on there, look. We got tread. We have 100% ready to run. Yes, it is. 176 scale. It's got a 40 milliamp hour LiPo. They reckon it's going to run for half an hour, and I can believe that because I was playing with one of these at home. Not this one, but the other one. Similar one, just different body. And I was playing with the cat and everything. It just kept going and going and going. And we're 2.4 gigs. There you go. There's all the techno babble. Matteo says, hello from Germany. Hello, dude. Andrew says, does size matter? Sometimes, I guess. I don't know. I'm a boy. I don't know. Waffle, waffle, waffle. Got Russell in the house. He said $77 from the link down below. Yes, link is down below. I'll never really tell a price because depending what country you're from, the price is different and the price has changed. So it's a bit pointless me saying the price and then you click on the link and it's a different price. So you might as well just have a look for yourself. What's better, McDonald's or Burger King? I don't like any of them really. Alex says, do you go to Pabra Farsi? I've been there before, but I haven't for a few years now. I probably will go back though. Do a video on your Atom. Yes, I will do at some point. That's the Atom there in case anybody wants to know. That is a Schumacher Atom. Is that the car from Fast and Furious? Officially no, but don't know. What's your opinion? IB Gamer says hello from Pakistan. Hello, dude. Where's the UDR been? The UDR is up here, and I've been filming with it. It's all alive, it's all kicking, it's working, and I need to get a little bit more footage with Jason from Redfin, because he's got a special one, and then the video is going to be out. Crazy Moment says he started testing RC cars just like me. Hey. Fast and frustrated, says Gary. Yes, it's the Supra, someone says. Kev, do you like Max? I love the Max. Tyler, but I prefer the X-Maxx. But the Mini Max is just as good, it's just smaller. Oh, nice one. Sponsored by Bass, just donated to my favourite charity, Great Ormond Street. There's a link to that charity down below, by the way. So if any of you other guys want to donate, there's a link down there. I used to have a super chat on where people can donate to the channel, but it makes me feel a bit funny accepting donations from people. Makes me feel a bit uncomfortable. So I'd rather, instead of the money coming to me, is the money going to a good cause. So any money you want to send to me to support my channel, send it to my favourite charity instead. Sit on the Raminator, Kev. Yeah, that Raminator is mahoosive. Look, it doesn't really do it justice on the videos, but I have ridden it before. If you look at the unboxing video of this, I am riding it. I was like that. The thing's a beast. It's a beast. Kev, Kev, you're going to try the hardcore pizza challenge, said Russell RC. Oh, I don't know, what is it? What is the hardcore pizza challenge? Depends what it is. Got Dan, Bearded RC Adventures in the house. How you doing, Dan? And Dan is also a moderator, making sure that you guys are behaving. Any monkey business, you get timed out and repeat offenders get banned. But it's all up to the moderators. Moderators are in charge. Let's see your SCX24. I have the SCX24 over here somewhere. Oh, where's it gone? I thought it was here. So we've got all these true upgrades here that we've got to put on it. Got loads of upgrade, alloy housings, metal prop shafts, loads of stuff. Loads of stuff. I don't know where the SCX24 is, otherwise I would show you. I thought it was in this box with this lot, but it isn't. Oh well. Oh well. And I've ordered a different body for it. I ordered the... I forgot which one it is. It's that body there, this one. The Power Wagon. Got a Power Wagon body coming for it. Can you suggest me some good budget radios, says XK Plays. My favourite radio, all round, is the Dumbo RC. I think I've got a link to it down below. I might have, I might not, I don't know. But if not, just go on Banggood, type in Dumbo RC. And these are cheap as chips. And for the price, my favourite radio. So there's no model memory. In my opinion, that's good. Because you can bind an unlimited amount of receivers to it. So you can use the same radio on all your cars. On the throttle, I'll just hot glue it into the centre position. Then I calibrate the centre on the radio, so it works on all cars. So when you turn on a different car, all you got to do is maybe do a servo reverse, do your steering trim, do your steering endpoints. It takes literally 20 seconds, and you're good to go. And you can have one radio and hundreds, thousands of cars, as many as you want. A massive range. I've gone as far as the eye can see, and it was still going. Laser quick response. Some of the crappier, cheaper radios, not that you can get much cheaper than this, they've got a delay. So you hit the throttle, little delay, then it goes. And if you're jumping or trying to be technical, it just makes it really difficult to drive. So that is my favourite dirt cheap radio. Next up from that, I would say, would be your Fly Sky Noble. So this is the NB4 here. These are, I've just done a video on these actually. If you go back a couple of live streams, you'll see a video of that. So I'm not going to go into it all again now, but it's metal construction mainly, colour screen. That'll do pretty much anything that you want to do with a radio. And then we've also got, I don't know, where's it gone? We got the Fly Sky Noble Pro, which some of you racer guys might like. But no, for the most part, I would go with that radio. That's the radio that I've got bound to most of my RC cars. So, you know, the Traxxas cars are bound to this. The Lossy cars and the Armours, most of them are bound to this one. And then everything else is this. So I've even changed the Traxxas radio in that one. In that X-Maxx up there, I took the receiver out and I put a Dumbo one in there because I wanted more range. The range on the old Traxxas one is not really that far. Someone says, Caesar's Life says, mine don't work. What's that, your Dumbo? Oh, someone just said about the pizza. Oh, that's pizza is crazy hot. Oh, if you're on about spicy pizza. No. I don't do hot food. Nice one, Noob Destroy. He just donated $5 to my favourite charity. Nice one, dude. Can we see your monster truck? Yes, we can have a look at the monster truck. And my forklift finally turned up, look. So now when the engine comes, we can lift it off. And also we can get these tyres sent away. These tyres were supposed to go away a few weeks ago, but we had no way lifting them onto the loader. But now we have a forklift, so now we can. So, oh, Dan says he likes spicy foods. Hardcore said, yes, Kev, you got to try it. Hardcore. No, I don't do spicy food. I don't enjoy it. Don't like it. No, I'm not doing it. Not doing it. I'll happily watch you guys do it though. So I've been putting some more seat mounts into the... Did you know what? Mounting this seat has taken longer than the rest of the thing put together. Seriously, I'm not even exaggerating. Putting that seat in there, and it's not even finished yet, it's taken longer than everything else. And I've still got to put a crutch strap across there. I've still got to make sure that everything's good and then weld it up fully. It's only tacked together at the minute. Steering column is kind of in there chilling. Got the front drive shaft on, the rear drive shaft's on. Well, this is all in the main video, so I don't really want to spoil it, but it's not. Yep, we got the tank straps made, so that's in. That's all off at the moment because it's getting sent off. So the company that are modifying these wheels, they want the hub so they can make sure that it fits. That's the problem that we got with these hubs here. They don't fit inside the wheels. I don't know, I think they've been made wrong. So a company that specialises in farm and tractor tyres, they've built monster truck wheels before in the past. They're going to take them away. They're going to cut this ring out and weld a new one in closer to the edge here, and also put a bead stiffener in there as well. So yeah. So then they want the hub, which is here. So they want that as well. They're going to take that away and the wheels away, and then hopefully when it all comes back, it will fit. Oh, and also, the engine should be here in a few days. Actually, they're going to air freight it. They reckon 7 to 10 days. Massachusetts in the house. Hello, 413RC. How are you? Carson says, are there going to be more plane bids? There will be, but I don't know when. Someone says more nitro action coming soon. Yes, there will be. I've got some nitros coming. I'm waiting for the Kyosho USA 1 nitro. Apparently that's going to be here next. That's going to be here next month. Aren't BKT the same for RC monster truck wheels? Don't know what you mean, dude. But these are BKTs on this RC car, and the monster truck's got BKTs. I'm not really fully sure what you mean, dude. Have you ever thought of building a life-size RC? I probably will do a video making the monster truck RC. Imagine driving that on a controller. Full-size monster truck and you're controlling it on air. Obviously I'm not going to leave it RC, but just for a video. Someone says, do I get any sleep? Saw me on CCX RC. Yeah, last night I couldn't really sleep that well. Normally I sleep straight away. Normally I hit the bed and I'm off. But yesterday I couldn't sleep. I was thinking monster truck engines and all this stuff. I was all excited because they're about to ship it. And I just couldn't sleep. So I gave up trying to sleep. And I went on YouTube and CCX RC was live. So I went in there and had a little chat with him. Top geezer he is. Top geezer. Paul says he can't wait for the engine unbox. Yeah, same dude. Same. Can't wait. Can you do a video of the Fly Sky Noble? I just did, dude. I did it live on this channel. If you go back a few videos, you'll see it. Serial Crasher says, RC boat action. Yes, RC boat action is coming. We've got 2 boats down here. One for Stampede and one for Claire. So we're going to take those out. And also I forgot what it's called now. The really fast twin motor thing. That one is going to go out again soon. But we need to get a new propeller for it to make it go faster. How many cylinders is the engine going to have? Says Spoo7 Nix. V8. Dan says new forklift video. I think it'd be a boring video unless we've done something stupid. And I can't really do anything stupid here because I haven't really got any of my own land. But I'm sure there will be some stupidity coming with it. I picked up Andy and Andy with it. Just learning to drive it. So that's going to be in the monster truck video, the next monster truck video. You'll see me being a bit of an idiot with it. I don't think it warrants a full video though. Any advice on UDR motor overheating? That is what Jason from Redfin is actually working on. He's working on a radiator system to keep it cool. So I'm going to go out with him soon and we're going to test it out. But make sure your bearings are free. Make sure, I don't know, I don't think there's enough space to put a fan on there, I don't think. Gear it down. Make sure it's free first. If there's any friction going on, make sure you fix that. Make sure your bearings are nice and free. If it's still overheating, you can put on a smaller pinion. The more you gear it down, the cooler it's going to run. Hey, the RC Racing Twinny just got himself a DBXL 2.0. Nice one, dude. I've got to get mine out again soon. That is such a good car. Greeny says, greeting from Greece. How you doing, dude? How are you? Oh, Nitro Crawler coming. That will come, JZ. It will at some point. What new products are on the way? I've got a couple of bangers coming. I have a... what's it called? Stampede 4x4 coming. I want to get a brushless laminator, but I want to get it when it's already built in one unit and just get the complete thing. I don't want to buy another petrol one and then do the conversion. I want to get one with it already done. I might get another laminator anyway, because you guys often tell me to use it more, but I like just looking at it. If I start using it and smashing it up, sometimes it takes a long time to get parts, so I should have two really. So I've got one that can be like a nice-ish one, and then one that we can use more. Do you know NM99S? I've had a couple of goes of some of the NM stuff, and I wasn't really very impressed with it. When's the RC boat videos coming? We've got to do it soon before the weather turns, but I don't know when. Oh yeah, and we got the Kyosho USA 1 Nitro coming, that one. Well spotted. And also, well, I was going to get the Demon, but I stopped doing it, so I'm going to get the Audi R8 instead. Shame it's not a Lambo. It would have been nice if it was a Performante, wouldn't it? That'd be lovely. I'd be all over that if it did. Does the monster truck run on normal fuel? It runs on methanol, 100%. 100% alcohol. Armour Vendetta? No, I'm not planning on getting that unless a lot of you guys want to see it. Do some fanboy voices. My name is Armour Fanboy. The world's best RC cars. Everything else sucks. There you go. There's Armour Fanboy. Don't do the boat video with Stemp. Stemp and Claire are going to be on that one. RC Taz says he runs on alcohol. How's the weather there? The weather's still pretty good at the moment. Paul said SCX6. I don't really want one, really. But a few of you guys keep saying about it. But the trouble is, it's just like a few YouTubers got them really early. So I want to see if the hype's going to be gone. If it's just a quick hype thing, there's no point in really getting one. But if after the dust has settled and people are still going on about them and you guys really want to see one, then I'll get one. But it doesn't really... I don't know, I think it's going to be, you know, you need a few of them really to run with different people. If I'm the only one that's got one, everybody else is running smaller ones. You can't take them to like a crawler track. You can't really crawl it with friends. You know, you can, but you really want all the same sort of thing, don't you? So, yeah, don't know. Maybe I'll get one. Why is the monster truck use alcohol for fuel? You can run it super rich. It puts loads of fuel through the engine, and that's what cools it. I think the fuel does more cooling than the actual water. Crazy Moments, his first video should be out tomorrow. You go for it, dude. You go for it. But just remember to have fun. You know, when people ask me for advice on YouTube videos, I would say #1 priority, have fun. If you're not having fun, then there's no point. I mean, yes, some people make money from it later on, but most people don't. So if you're not having fun, you're going to just be beating yourself up trying to get videos out, not enjoying it. It might take you... It took Mr. Beast 8 years to really make much money. So, you know, it might take you longer. It might take you a bit less. You might never do it. So, rule #1, enjoy it. What is the name of your monster truck going to be? Not sure yet, dude. Not fully sure yet. Shane says co-rally. I might get one. Claire had a load of problems with her one. So when they say that they fixed it, then I'll get one. And then I'll see if they have actually fixed it or not. We will see. Paul says that's what he likes about my videos, the truth. There's no good in lying. I know some channels, they will make some stuff look better than what it actually is. And... I know why they do it. They do it so that brands send them stuff. And if they've got affiliate links going on, then they want as many people as possible to buy that car. But they're just thinking short term. You know, in my eyes, you want to build a business that's sustainable. It takes years to build a good reputation and you can lose it in seconds. So if someone's being dishonest about an RC car, they're going to lose their reputation. And then people are not going to buy anything from them anyway, and people are not going to watch the video. So they're actually harming themselves at the end of the day. The more honest you are, the more money long term you're going to make, the more successful you're going to be. People trust you. And what good is it in life if nobody trusts you? It just must be awful. So, you know, I think you've got to be a man to your word. You have to be honest. You know, even if you give your word to someone that you don't like, you've got to stick to it. You know, like, that is number one priority, I would say, is being honest and sticking to your word. And people do always say, when am I going to jump the XA1 to the moon? And it will go to the moon. Don't you worry about that. Buy a Kyosho Phaser. Well, they're more of a lower end car. So, you know, if loads of people want to see it, I will. But will you take the Kyosho MP9 to Arc Raceway? I haven't got one, dude. If I had one, I would, but I haven't got one. And I may well get one. Is the Land Rover a good 4x4 so far? Yes! It's definitely one of the better RCs out there. RCs. 4x4s out there. When is the engine laminator coming out? When is the laminator engine coming out? I don't know. I've still got to get a new engine for it. I want to get the big monster truck built first. And then we might mess about with that. I don't want too many projects all on the go at the same time. There's a mouse in your place. No, there isn't. There's no holes in this workshop. Even spiders have a tough time coming in. Still no RC Max engine for the laminator. No, Ralph, not yet, dude. He was supposed to email me when he's got one ready, but he didn't. So I've got to get onto the case, but I'm going to build the real monster first. Do you have a T-Max? I don't have a T-Max. So what have you guys been up to today? Let me know what you guys have been up to. Also, let me know what your favourite RC car is. There is someone behind you. No, there isn't. There's no holes in this building. Get the Army Italian EXB, someone says. Will you ever buy Traxxas Stampede? I have one on order. 6S TRX6. We could do that. I've done it on the TRX4. Have you ever owned a FG Nitro 1/5 scale? I have. I had the Beetle. That was probably 20 years ago, and I sold it. I wish I'd have kept it. I do want to get another one. Joe says he likes the Hoss. Someone says they like the Max. Someone's working. Adam says his favourite RC car is the X-Maxx. Good choice. That's my favourite RC car too. That and the Raminator. You know, I like the Raminator for the ultimate big smile on the face. I like the X-Maxx for the practicality and everyday usability. I mean, the Raminator is like the coolest RC car in the world, in my opinion. It's the most fun I've ever had with an RC car, but it's not practical at all. Like, not at all, it's not practical. So, you know, if I could only have one, it would be the X-Maxx, but the Raminator definitely does put the biggest smile on the face. So, they are my two favourite. Tyler likes the Max. I'll call it Kev Trucky. Scott likes the UDR. They called a monster truck salt shaker. I was going to call it that, but I'm not going to call my monster truck after a hater. The haters are a waste of time. It's just easier just to block and ignore. But it is fun sometimes to wind them up a little bit more, but I shouldn't really. I do try and ignore them as much as I can. Dan Van der Mar has a Hoss. Wee. Robert says he likes the Clayton 6S. Good variety. Do you know what? That's what I like about this hobby. Great variety. Everybody likes something different, and everybody can come together and have fun, no matter what you like. Some people try and argue all the time of what's the best. You know, the best is different for everyone. Whatever puts the biggest smile on your face, that is the best one for you. No point arguing. You can't argue with someone which one puts the bigger smile on your face, because it might be different for you and it might be different for him. So if I like an X-Maxx and you like a Clayton, then just agree. What's there to argue about? Adam says, what colour is the monster truck going to be? It's going to be red. Will you restore the Overheating? No. I want to keep it though, because that's the car I had when I had a crappy job. So I want to keep it. David Turner says, you got Claire's plane going yet? No. I don't know why she wants me to get it going, because I'm not good with planes. It's probably almost definitely going to go. It can't be a lawn dart if I ever go at setting it up and flying it. Where is the rock bouncer build? Says Stephen. I've got a rock bouncer there, but I've still got to build. The metal chassis one, don't I? Oh, thanks, exec. Call it Dimitri. Could call it that. What is your opinion on the new rookie infraction? It's probably a good RC for a beginner. I mean, if you've got the proper infraction, it's a bit pointless getting it. But if you're new to the hobby, perfect. Do you sell the RC cars after using on eBay? I don't sell any RC cars. Occasionally give some away, but I don't sell any. Craig Stone in the house. Have you bought a Cosy yet? Nowhere to keep it. Craig, nowhere to keep it. I'm out of space. I do want to get one, but out of space. I will get one at some point, dude. I can see them going up to 100 grand. We've got to get one before they go silly. Where did your pub live video go? Oh, there was some profanity in that one, so I thought it best to take it down. Vincent says the LMT is his favourite. Oh, the LMT is definitely one of my favourite. RC Smith says selling RCs is a pain. It's absolute pain. It's not worth the hassle. You know, you got to list it on eBay, then you're going to get all the hassle. I'd rather sell new stuff on eBay. I don't want to mess about with second-hand stuff, used stuff. You're going to get people saying, oh, it's not right, this is wrong, and no, not worth the hassle. Richie says, Mark II Escort Kev. Tempting, very tempting. That or Mark 1. I prefer the Mark 1, really. Alex says, am I going to use the laser nut again? I will do it at some point, but no idea when. JZRC says he's got a metal cage rock bouncer. Nice. What do you think of the new Armour Vendetta? It looks pretty cool. I've not seen one in the flesh yet, but it does look pretty cool. Best batteries for X-Maxx. Oh, I've had Zops in there. I've had Fluorions in there. Gens Ace. You name it, I've had it in there. I mean, I'm not a big brand whore when it comes to lipos. I don't really care as long as it fits in there and it works. It doesn't puff. I'm happy. Craig Stone says Mark II would be awesome. What do you prefer, Craig? Do you prefer the Mark 1 or do you prefer the Mark II? Will you ever build a Techno, says Love Daddy? Probably not. Unless a lot of you guys ask. If I'm going to get a race-orientated car, I would get a Kyosho. I believe they are the best, in my opinion. Someone just said they get bullied driving their RC car. I mean, what? They're just douchebags. Just go somewhere else. I've never been bullied driving RC cars. People normally come over and want to have a little talk about it. Vincent says one day he'll get an X-Maxx when he grows up. You're never too young for an X-Maxx. Craig says, you know it's Mark 1. Yeah, I prefer the Mark 1, dude. Where's the car show you made with Mick? Ah, that wasn't mine. That was someone else's. He was building it for somebody else, not mine. RC Taz says Mark 3 Capri V6. I'm not really a Capri fan, really. FTX Outlaw says best cheap servo. I like the JX EcoBoost 21 kilos. That's my favourite one. Which RC car should I get for $400? I'm not good with prices, dude, but probably one of the 3S Armours, probably. The Slashes, I would say, are a little bit better quality, but they're a lot more money. Am I ever going to use the RC tank again? Probably. Dominic says, does it take long to start making money on eBay? It depends on you, dude. Some people make money on day one. Other people, it takes them a few weeks. Some people never do. It all depends on the person. It all depends if they listen to advice, or it all depends if they try stuff for themselves and see what works. So when I started getting into eBay, especially when I got into it seriously, I probably already had 100 feedbacks just from selling my own junk around the house. But I think I've done eBay for about 3 or 4 months, and I've got enough money saved up from it to go to Vegas. That was in 2014. So it's different for everybody. You can make money on day one, or it might take you 10 years. It all depends on you. David Turner said, have I still got the underwater drone thingy? Yes, I've lent it to my brother. He's got a narrow boat, a canal boat, and he wants to drive it underneath and have a look at the hull. Craig says, can you get carbon fibre RC shells? I've seen a few, dude. Trouble is, when you crash, they smash to pieces. I reckon Craig should get an RC car. I reckon Craig should get an X-Maxx. Marcos says, any luck on a new property? No, dude, I'm still looking, dude. There's nothing perfect coming up. There's loads of property coming up, but nothing perfect. You know, I mean, my perfect one will probably be in a few years. I'm not really fully ready for that yet, but I want to get something that's sort of intermediary perfect for now. Does the UDR drift? Oh, on a wet golf course, it drifts lovely. Are you still sim racing? What's your setup? I never really did. Well, I had a PC with Forza on there, and I had a few little goes on the first lockdown, and that was about it. So I never really got into it, really. Not really my sort of thing, really. It's a bit of fun every now and then, but I haven't played on it since the first lockdown. Craig says his old boy would steal it off him if he did. Well, there you go. Perfect toy to get. You got your new gearbox yet, Craig? Someone says, is the UDR still alive? Yes, I've just made it alive again. Darren says, least favourite RC car, that would be the Thunder Tiger EK4. Awful. Awful RC car. Great potential to be good, but the one I had was awful. As Craig would say, it was shocking. Adam says, what's the most expensive RC car you have? The most expensive one that I've ever bought is the Raminator. The one that I've spent most money on is the Project 203 mile an hour RC car. Just Jake says, what is your eBay store name? I don't share it anymore, dude. I used to share it, and people copied all my listings. They copied the exact photos, the exact lingo, the exact products, and they ruined my store. So I had to start a new eBay store, and now I don't share what that store is anymore. Why is there slow mode, says Marcos. Slow mode is there so people don't keep copy and pasting the same comment in over and over and over and over. Shadowbird says, I hope you're able to visit Digger's Dungeon someday. Oh, that would be epic. I'd love to one day. Not Gavin says, how are you doing, Kevin? I'm doing good. How are you? And how's everybody else? Someone said about Mini Zs. Yeah, I've got to get a Mini Z at some point. Can we have update on the monster truck? I just did one. If you rewind the stream a little bit, you will see it. But there will be a video coming out soon. The Amazing Me says, hello from the land down under. Hello, dude. David Turner says, how do we buy stuff from your store if we don't know what it's called? Well, if there's something that you want and it just so happens that I'm selling it, then you can buy it from me. If you just want to buy from me to support me, then support my favourite charity. Link to that is down below, Great Ormond Street. Or you can buy some merch. You can do that. Brian says he loves the videos, awesome content. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. What time is it there? The time here is 2022. Craig says I'm too addictive to watch. I should do some editing. Yes, Craig, go and do some editing. Get some videos out. Get that gearbox and lightweight flywheel ordered. And turn the boost up while you're at it as well. Follows RC, says subscribe to Kev. Yes, do you know what? All of you guys commenting are subscribed. What are you drinking? This is chicory. It tastes a little bit coffee-ish, but it's really healthy. I reckon all of you guys should try it out. Go on Amazon, type in chicory and give it a go. If you like coffee and tea, you'll probably love it. I prefer it to all the other drinks. What is your opinion on Kyosho? I believe they make some of the best racers. They make some other cool sort of bashers and stuff, but they're not really that durable. But they are cool. So, you know, like the USA one, it looks absolutely epic. But I don't think you can really beat on it that hard. Chris says coffee with chicory is great too. Yes, I've heard some people do mix it. I mean, I do like the taste of coffee, but it's not healthy, so, you know, nah, not for me. If something tastes better and it's healthier, then it's a win-win. RC Smith says coffee is good for you. Not in my opinion. I don't think it's good for you at all. I think it's really bad for you. I think it's bad for productivity. I think it's bad for your heart. So, who knows? I'm not really an expert. All I can go by is what I feel like if I drink it. And, you know, talking with other people, you know, how healthy they are now that they've come off of the coffee. A lot of people are still asking for the SEX6. I probably will end up getting one. We'll see what happens when the dust settles. I don't want to get one and no one cares, you know. It's a big RC to buy if nobody cares. But a lot of people are asking, so maybe we'll get one. Jeremy is a tea guy. I like tea as well. But even that's got caffeine in it. And it stains your teeth quite badly, doesn't it? And I'm getting all my teeth sorted out, so I don't want to put tea on there and ruin it all again. Will you ever come to America? Yes, I'm sure I will come to America again. David says coffee is bad for you. He drinks too much and heart is now missing a beat. Yeah, I used to drink a lot of coffee. I used to drink, like, every time I was thirsty, I'd just drink coffee. Way too much. And I used to lay there at night and you could hear the heart beating funny. Like, doof, 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 doof. You know, everything in moderation, I suppose. But I think with coffee, you're better off just not bother at all. It's highly addictive as well. I mean, if you have a cup of coffee a day, it'll soon go to 2 cups of coffee a day. I think it's better just to not bother. You know, I love the taste of it, but I just don't like what it is. Will Brandon let you into the USA? I don't know. We will see about that. Maybe Trump will get back in. Then I'll be allowed in, probably. Lazy Fire just donated to the hospital. Nice one, dude. When will the parts arrive for the monster truck? I think they're just about to be shipped. Hopefully in the next few days. And then it's going to be air freighted. And it should hopefully be here in 7 to 10 days after that. So soon. Very soon. Hey, got Nobber in the house. How you doing? Is this an unboxing? It was. We unboxed this. And now we're just doing a little bit of waffling before we hang up. We're going to hang up in a minute. I'm getting hungry. Got to go and get some food. Flash out the X01. X01 you can see just up there, look. Nobber says, how are you doing, buddy? I'm doing good, thanks, dude. Has Claire's lurgy gone away yet? What food are you looking to get? Oh, I don't know yet. Pizzas are always tempting, but they're not really the healthiest, are they? When you get older, you've got to start looking after your health, guys. Yeah, it's all good and well when you're young. You can drink and smoke and pretty much do what you want and you'll probably be all right. But as you get older, things are going to start going wrong. So it's better just to nip all the bad stuff in the bud early on. Get healthy. Oh, Claire's still got man flu. No. Claire's got man flu. Man flu is the worst. You can't get much worse than man flu. I've had corona. That was nothing. That was a sniffle. But man flu, oh my God, that is like the worst. Kevin Talbot fans says hello from South Africa. Go and eat some veggies. What's man flu? Man flu is when a man gets a cold, you complain so much that it's just called man flu. It's really just a cold, really. Really, it's nothing, but men seem to make a big deal over having a cold. That's why they call it man flu. Really, it's just a little cold. Let's see Lambo. Lambo's all covered up at the moment. Yes, Mr. Claire's RC, the engine will be here soon. They're just about to ship it. They're going to air freight it. It's going to take about 7 days to get here, they reckon, 7 to 10 days. So I don't know when they're picking it up. So, you know, hopefully within the next couple of weeks it's going to be here. Book a day off work, come down and help me unload it. What are you doing for Halloween? Oh, probably not much. Claire in the house. Nobbit in the house. How you doing? JZ says semi-truck drivers do not eat the healthiest. Oh, I know. But there's no excuses, really. I mean, there's no reason why you can't eat healthy. Yeah, Ian said he's going to help put the engine in. I don't think putting engines in is probably not a one-man job, I don't think. What do I recommend for the first rock crawler for around $500? TRX4, but I don't know how much TRX4s are. Can you burn vegetable oil in boilers? Oh, I don't know. I don't know, dude. Dominic Nick says go trick-or-treating. I used to go trick-or-treating when I was a kid, but a bit old for it now. Claire's going to help. Will be awesome. Hey, come along, Claire. You can be camera lady again. My dad says, oh, Claire done such a good job with the footage. Ismo says, hi, Kevin. How are you? I'm good. How are you? And how's everybody else for that matter? Did you have more fun with your Mini or Cosworth? Says Ashley. Oh, man. It should have been the Mini because it took me so many years to save up for it. And well, I didn't really save up for it in the end. I cheated and got loads of loans out. That's what got me in debt. But it was a bit of an anticlimax. It was stupidly fast for what it was. But it was front-wheel drive, so you couldn't get the power down. Loads of torque steer. It was fun, but it wasn't reliable. It was awful to drive on the road. It was all solid engine mounts. Craig's got solid engine mounts on the Escort, but the Mini was like 10 times worse. It was awful. So I definitely had more fun with the Cosworth. Eric says, am I still teaching eBay? Yes, I am teaching eBay. I've got 2 courses. A paid for one, which is the full 11-step blueprint with everything you need to know. Where I teach everything that I know. Link to that is down below. Or there's a free one down below as well. Which is just basically gives you a rundown to get you going on eBay. So I'd probably start with the free one first, see how you get on. If you see that eBay is a good fit for you, you can see that it's something that you want to do, then by all means go for the paid for one. And if you don't like it, there's a 30-day money back guarantee if you don't like it, whatever the reason. Can you show Delody? What's a Delody? What upgrades are on Andy Delandy? Andy's got heavy duty drive shafts. I think the Ashcroft drive shafts. He's got front and rear diff lockers. He's got a 2-inch lift. He's got 37-inch trapdoors. Got bigger intercooler. Boost turned up. Fuel pump turned up. Is that it? I think that's about it. Wide angle prop shafts. But he needs a better suspension kit, and I want to put a roll cage on him as well. But I'm not really fully sure what we're going to do with Andy yet. I'm tempting to put Cummins engine in there. And Unimog axles. Or a great big dirty V8. And sort of like rock bouncer axles or something like that. So I'm not sure yet. I'm probably going to go the Cummins route. And Unimog axles. Do you like drones? I like drones for getting footage. I'm not that into flying them, but for getting footage, they're great. Have you ever played paintball? No, because you have to wear that stinky hat that everybody else wears, and bleh, bleh. If it was my own hat, I would, but I'm not wearing some sweaty old hat that everybody else has had on. Yep, Ian says Andy needs better road tyres. That is true. Those trapdoors are awful on the road. They're good off-road, but awful on-road. Matty C says, have you got the forklift yet? Yes, we have got the forklift. Look, there it is. There it is in all its glory. That's a essential thing that is when you're building monster trucks. I've managed to get away with just basic tools so far, lifting everything with just by hand or pallet trucks and jacks. So that forklift is definitely going to be handy. Claire says, I want to drive it. You can drive it when we get the property, but you can't drive it around here. Too much stuff to hit and destroy. Hi from Romania. Hello, dude. Jeremy says, paintball is a blast for your own gear. I bet it is. I bet it is, dude. Tyler played Laser Quest. Oh, that's good fun as well, actually. Ian says, new toy. Have you let Stemp on it yet? No, Stemp got straight on it. He's like, let's have a go. He's like, no. you can have a go somewhere else, but not here. Not around Lambo and other people's cars outside to hit. Craig says, forklift donuts. No, I'd be scared it fell over. I know someone that rolled a forklift and he really hurt himself. Are Traxxas slashes good? Yes, they are epic. One of the strongest RC cars that I know of. What about Kevzilla? That's a pretty good name. Do you like drift car? I'm not really into cars that are built just for drifting. I mean, I had the Sierra Cosworth and I attempted to drift it. I wasn't that good at it. But I prefer just to get a rear-wheel drive car and just go sideways with it. Not really proper drifting. You know, I'm a believer that a car should be set up to go as fast as possible. You know, that's how I want it. You know, you can do it how you like, you know, whichever way puts the biggest smile on your face. But in my opinion, I want the car to be set up to get around the track as quick as possible. And then if you can get it sideways and drift it, bonus. But no, it's not really me setting up a car specifically just to drift. Because you're making it worse, aren't you? You're making it slower. You're making it handle worse. So, nah, not really my cup of tea. But I'll get why people do it. You know, never say never. Maybe I'll do one day. Who knows? Do you own any drones? I've got a couple of DJIs. I've got a couple of race drones. I've got one over there that actually does work, but I'm too scared to give it a go. So we need to get Russell RC out to give me a little rundown on it. Twisted Metal for Monster Truck name. Yeah, that's good. Man, get MST RTR. Oh, you're talking about an RC drift car. I thought you were talking about real drift cars. I mean, even RC drift cars, I'm not really that into them. I mean, yeah, I will get one. I will get one because why not? Do you like dirt bikes? Oh, I'm scared of them. I wouldn't ride one because I'm scared of them. I like to have a cage around me. I like to be belted in. So, no, I'd never would I ride a motorbike. Craig says, if you've got enough power, it will go sideways anyway. Absolutely, Craig. Your Mark 1 Escort, that's perfect. Loads of fun. You can get it sideways. You know, it's not set up to be a drifter, but, you know, I think it's better like that, personally. Have you been on a jet ski? No, I'm not very good at swimming. Game over monster truck name. Someone says, well, that's the name I wanted to call it, but it's got copyright on it for clothing and stuff, so I can't. You know, I want to be able to sell my own merch, and yeah. JDM or muscle? What is JDM? I forgot what JDM means, but I'm probably going to say muscle. Is it JDM a Japanese car, is it? How is the world's fastest car coming? Well, it's not the world's fastest car yet. It is Project World's fastest car, and it's ready to rip. We just got to get it on somewhere. Craig Stone says your Lambo went sideways. Yeah, I know. That went out a bit more than I was expecting when you was in it. That went sideways quite a bit, actually. I never did. I've had it a little bit sideways before, but not that much. You're a bad influence, Craig. A very bad influence. Do you watch NASCAR? I don't. JDM is Japanese. Ah, okay, yeah. I'm not a Japanese car fan. Japanese domestic market, says Kevin. Yes. I'm not a Japanese car fan. I mean, I appreciate them. I appreciate why people like them. They can be tuned to, like, crazy levels, but it's just not my thing. I'd much rather a Mark 1 Escort or a Sierra Cosworth or a big American muscle car. I mean, nah. Each of their own, though. You know, nothing against them. Wrap your Lambo. I'm tempted. I'm very tempted. Footage for a name. Monster Truck equals Andy on big wheels. Oh, have a look at my Instagram. I think there's a link down below to my Instagram. I put a Monster Truck wheel next to Andy, and it makes Andy look tiny. And Andy's pretty big. You know, Andy makes most cars look tiny. But you put a Monster Truck wheel next to Andy, then Andy looks tiny. Ian loves the big American muscle cars. Big red Monster Truck name. There's already one out there called that. Do you like the Ford Mustang? No, not really. Not really. I like the Hemi Cuda. Challenger, I like. Charger. Muscle or Ford Escort? Oh, that's a tough one. I like both. Can't you buy the copyright for Game Over? Well, it depends if the company wants to sell it, doesn't it? I mean, someone's got it on toys and someone's got it on clothing. And, you know, if one day I want to sell a toy that's got the name on there, then I can't, so. Animalized Lambo wrap would be sick. I'd make it that, you know, that video I put out yesterday of that little Suzuki Jimny, I'd make it that colour, I think. Or red. Kevinator for the truck. A lot of people said Kevinator. Maybe I'll just call it Kev. Big footage. Big footage is a good one, but I'm going to get called a Bigfoot copycat, so. Kev ever going to get married? I have no idea. If the perfect lady comes along one day, maybe. But who knows? I'm definitely not at the moment, though. Too many dreams to go after first. Named the monster truck Moonshot. That's pretty good. Moonshot. That's not bad. +1 for big footage. I'm going to get called a Bigfoot copycat, but big footage would be epic. Where's the Nitro Crawler? The Nitro Crawler is just behind my head. You'll see it just sat there, the gold thing. And that's like 2 years ago I last played with that, so I will have to get it out again at some point. Tumblewumble, no, we can't call the monster truck Tumblewumble. It's got to sound cool. What's stronger? I said egg. X-Maxx or Minimax? I don't know. They're both tough, really. I don't know. Lamborghini SVJ or Bugatti Chiron? I mean, if someone says which one do you want, I would obviously take the Bugatti because it's worth more. But if I bought one, even if I could afford a Chiron, I'd still get the SVJ. I can't justify a Bugatti. I mean, it's not really much faster, and it's just like millions. It's just like I can't justify it. It just seems excessive. Even like Lambos and Ferraris are like excessive, really. You can't justify it. I mean, how much does anybody know? You know, like a Lambo, for example. Say like my Performante. How much does it actually cost a company to make it? How much does it actually cost? I mean, it can't cost anywhere near what they charge. I mean, does it really cost much more to make than a normal car? It can't, can it? I mean, the mass-produced engines, all the underneath of it's the same as an Audi R8 pretty much. I mean, it can't cost that much to make, surely. It just can't. I mean, what do you guys reckon it costs to make? I mean, the Chiron, I know they're more handmade, but it can't cost anywhere near what it costs. Ryan says McLaren 720S or GT3 RS. I'd get a GT3 RS because they're reliable and I think they look better. But McLaren 720Ss, with a mild tune, they can be made really fast. Kyle reckons 100 grand. I think that's still a lot. I can't see it costing more than like 20 or 30 grand to make. You know, I don't. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just guessing. If I had to guess how much it costs to build a Lambo, I'd say probably 10 to 20 grand. It can't cost. I mean, it's got 4 wheels. It's got suspension. I mean, there's no difference to a Ford Fiesta. I mean, or a Prius, is there? I mean, what's the difference? There's not really any difference. Oh, it's got a bit of carbon fibre, but it's not that expensive, is it? Carbon fibre? I mean, Follows RC says 400,000. No, it can't cost that to make. Kevin says $25,000. 30k, someone says. Someone says 90k. I've got no idea. I've got absolutely no idea. I know they take a little bit longer to make than a normal car. And they're sort of handmade, aren't they, to an extent. And they're not making as many. So, I've got no... I'd love to know. Someone says 15 to 40k maybe. Yeah, I reckon it's round about that. I reckon. It's a development you're paying for, says Craig. Yeah, you're right. It is a development. But, I mean, that's done now, isn't it? I mean... And they reuse the same engines over and over and over. You know, like the Gallardo had the same engine pretty much. All the amount of R8s that they make. It can't cost more to make the Lambo than it does an R8, surely. Yet the Lambo's like loads more. McLaren spent 10 billion on developing 10 new models. Yeah, so they're going to make their money back in no time, aren't they? Yeah, so I've got no idea. Maybe it does cost 100 grand. Maybe it costs 150 grand. Who knows? Who knows? It's the name. That's it, RC Smith. You're definitely paying for the name. I don't disagree there. They definitely see people coming. It's definitely a pants down purchase. You're definitely not getting your money's worth. You know, when you see the monster truck, you know, it's all sort of custom made one-off parts. And, you know, you look at it all and you think, wow, yeah, you can see why it costs what it costs. But on a Lambo, I just can't see it. It doesn't, I mean, yeah, it's a lot cooler than a normal car, but if it was double the price, maybe you could see it, but not like 10 times more. It's a bit excessive, isn't it? David Turner says, doesn't Audi own Lamborghini now? Well, it's Volkswagen owns Volkswagen owns Lambo, Audi. They own a few brands. A lot of people say, oh, it's Audi that owns Lambo, but it's actually Volkswagen. But a lot of the parts on the bottom of... Oh, I did see one component on the bottom of Andy, of the Lambo, when I had it up on the ramp. When I got the MOT, I had a little look under there. I can't remember what part it was, but I had a Skoda badge on it. Ian says, have you got the Savage yet? No, not yet. No Savage yet. 50, Google says. That's what Richie Racing says, yeah. If that's $50,000, we're looking at about £30,000, probably about right. Volkswagen owns majority of major brands. They do own a lot. I think they're the biggest or second biggest car maker, I believe. Why so long, monster truck? These things take time, dude. I mean, how long would it take you to build one? I mean, I made my mind up in 2014 that I was going to build one. And back then I was pretty broke. So, how long would it take you? Do you know Adam Drake? No, I don't. It's only a matter of time before Disney owns VW, someone says. David says the Skoda Genie. It is a Skoda Genie, isn't it? It's a Skoda. It's a glorified bloody Skoda. For those RC says Traxxas or Armour. I like both. I mean, the X-Maxx is my favourite all-round RC car. But I like them both, you know. When it comes to on-road cars, I prefer the Infractions. When it comes to value, I prefer the 3S lineup on the Armours. When it comes to like the E-Revo, I prefer the Craytons. So I like them both. When it comes to the UDR, I prefer the UDR. What's the best, cheapest RC car in your opinion? Probably the HBX Rampage, probably. Either that or that WL Toys car that I did the other day, the A959. Would you ever buy a TLR Typhoon? I've got no plans to, but never say never. Monster truck name is getting it now. Traxxas Rustler, any good? Yes, it is a good car. What scale is X-Maxx? Oh, I think this is 1/6, didn't they? Is it? Is it 1/6 or something like that? Or 1/7? I don't know. Money no object. What car would you buy? Don't know really. I wouldn't buy any of the stupidly expensive stuff. I mean, the next car I want is probably like a Cosworth. A Sierra 3-door Cosworth, or like a Mark 1 Escort build like Craig's, or a 1964 Bug. I'd like an SVJ at some point, or a GT3 RS. I mean, there's loads of cars that I want really, but, you know, we've got to be realistic. Got nowhere to keep any, and I can't afford to buy all the cars that I want. What do you prefer, two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive on RC cars? I prefer four-wheel drive across the board. I mean, sometimes you can have more fun with two-wheel drive, but I'm more of a four-wheel drive person, especially with RCs. Summit or Evo 2.0, different cars, dude, whichever one you want. Yeah, Grant says Coddy's a good choice. The prices keep going up. Yeah, prices keep going up and up and up. Russell says he's still waffling. Yes, I am still waffling. I'm going to call it a day in a minute now, though, dude. Can't convert Andy to petrol. No more cooking oil. Oh, that's true, Reese. I think we'll have to put a Cummings in there. An old Cummings on a mechanical pump. Do you dress up for Halloween? I haven't done for a few years. Ashley says XO1 versus Lambo. I don't think we're going to do it. I can't get it insured. And all you guys want to see it go to the moon, so we're just going to send it to the moon. We will do an RC race against a Lambo at some point, I will imagine, but... Oh, Adam pretty much gave a Cosy away. I had a Sierra Cosworth. I had a 3-door Cosworth. I think that's when I met Craig. I had a 3-door Cosworth. And I sold it for £7,000. And now they're selling for about 50,000 plus. So I should have kept it, really. But I was in loads of debt. I owed the bank money. And I sold it to pay some of the loans off. I still didn't have enough money to pay all the loans off. I still come debt collecting afterwards. Russell RC says we need a Halloween bash Sunday. Haha, maybe. Maybe, dude. I haven't got any plans yet for this Sunday. I don't know what everyone's doing. Jake says, what's the best RC car? My favourite is Raminator and X-Maxx. When will you retire? Says Kevin Talbot fan. You know, you look at that. Kevin Talbot fan, he's got it right. He's asking the most simplest questions. And it's a simple, quick to answer questions and that normally get the response and the ones that are easy to read. I'm not planning on retiring. I love doing what I'm doing. I don't want to retire. I just no plans of retiring anytime soon. Bug with GT3 RS engine. If I had a bug, I'd probably leave it pretty stock. I would like to build a really fast one, but I'd want to keep it as a bug engine. People still saying to get the SEX6. Maybe I will have to get one. When can we go flying, says Adam. I don't know when I'm going to fly next. Claire, you've got to fly your plane. What's your favourite colour? Red! It isn't work if you're having fun. Yeah, that's the thing with YouTube. It doesn't feel like work. You know, I put a lot of hours in, 14 hours a day, a lot of days. But it's just fun. It doesn't feel like work. Claire flies, well done. Claire hasn't flown yet. Can you play an instrument? Someone says, a little bit of piano, but not really. I've taught myself a few songs, but I'm not good at it though, really. What kind of trucking job did you do? I was delivering supplies to hospitals, and Great Ormond Street was one of those hospitals. How's Stempede's X-Maxx? That is the X-Maxx there, and it's all good. It's ready to rip. Claire is giving Alistair a kiss. Hello, Alistair. Show us your piano skills on a live stream. I did, actually. A couple of live streams ago, I did. When will Stampede make a YouTube channel? Stampede just hasn't got it in him to edit. I have tried to encourage him to make a YouTube channel, and he did put a couple of videos out, but he just can't sit there and edit. It's just not in him. I mean, maybe he could do Instagram and just put a few bits up on there, but he can't sit there for hours editing. He just doesn't want to. He's got no interest in learning to edit. He just hasn't got it in him to do it. Cox EPS says, hey Kev, big fan. Nice one, dude. You forgot to include world's best in the title. The world's best RC car in the world. Sean says Stemp does eBay. Yeah, Stemp does eBay. Stemp's an eBay seller. We both started selling on eBay at roughly the same time, actually. Stemp can't sit still long enough to edit. Yeah, I think you're right, Ian. Honey says, love your accent. Thank you. Kev, where's your cats? The cats are at home. Oh, Claire's talking about a moist video. Have you been sideways in the Lambo yet? I have had it sideways with Craig. I've had it a little bit sideways before as well, but not quite as much. And I've done some donuts with it as well. Kev can play the Ivories. I'm not very good, Reese. I can knock a couple of songs out, but nothing that great. Are the TRX4 Sport good? Yes, very good. Tom Lee unboxed the same car a week ago. He did. What's holding the RC cars on the wall behind you? They are screws. I've screwed a batten across the wall, then it's got screws sticking out the wall, and the RCs are hanging off of that. Can't Stem do live streams instead? I guess he could. It's like Vinny, he hasn't got it in him to sit there and edit for hours and hours and hours, but Vinny does live streams. Craig says that was a lot sideways. It was quite a lot sideways, not as much as you though. For four-wheel drive, it was quite a lot sideways. Is it getting cold over the pond yet, says Bobby. It is cooling off, but it's still pretty warm. Ozzy Taz says Sapphire. Sapphires are cool, but I prefer the 3-door. If I was to buy another one, it would definitely be a 3-door. Glad to see you and Tom Lee mates again. Yeah, it's better to be friendly with people, isn't it? It's better not to have hard feelings with people. YouTube or Ford Escort? What do you mean YouTube or Ford Escort? They're two different things. Do a Borat impression, Kev. Is nice, how much? Favourite rally car would be the Cosworth. Well, I think we're going to call it a day, guys. I'm getting hungry. I need to get some food on the go. So, no idea where the next live-o is. Probably soon. Not today, obviously, but there will be another live, probably, don't know when, at some point. So make sure you subscribe and smash the bell, and then you're not going to miss it. All right, guys, great seeing you all, and great chatting with you all, and I will see you all very soon. Bump and end. All right, guys, take it easy. Bye.